Hey guys, for today's tips and tricks video, I wanted to talk about general positioning guidelines, and I'm going to focus mainly on CT side for general positioning guidelines. So the first guideline I have is you'll always want to make sure that you have the ability to fall back. You never want to be stuck in a position. And this is just a guideline, remember, it doesn't fit every type of scenario. There are exceptions to this rule, but it's not a rule, it's a guideline. It's something that will keep you safe in most situations. In most situations, if you're playing at the sandbags and you're by yourself, you have nowhere to fall back to. If the enemies find out where you are, it's very easy to isolate you and kill you. Playing the sandbag position is very good if you're using it with someone who's supporting you, either with flashbangs, smokes, nades, or someone who's going to swing out. When you make contact, they'll flash and then they'll peek out as well. And these are different types of situations. You don't find people playing sandbags by themselves nearly ever. If they are doing that, it's bad. Guideline would be, if you want to spot for information banana, you play in a position where you're able to fall back to another position. Same thing at spools. You take this angle because you can fall back and take a different position. It's more prominent if you have something like a knot per se. Let's say on arch side, you take this angle here. If you take a shot because you see an enemy, if they start pushing you, you want to fall back and take a different angle. If you still see them pushing you, you fall back and you keep positioning yourself and taking new angles every time. You always want to be able to fall back. It delays your opponent's attack and it gives your teammates time to come and support you, help you with flashes and nades, or just bodies and guns. The other thing is, if you're not in a position you can fall back from, because obviously playing a spot like emo or tri-box, you can't fall back from these positions. What makes these positions so powerful is the second guideline. It's that you're in a position where if the enemy wants to come and kill you, they're committing their lives to killing you. If I'm hiding at the tri-box here, unless I get nade stacked or Molotov'd out of position, there's no way that any enemies who aren't pushing me are going to be able to kill me. If I don't peek them, they cannot kill me. So what I'll do in this position is I'll just peek out this angle and I'll pre-fire this and I'll pre-fire this to see if enemies are pushing me. These are the two areas that I'm peeking, and I'm just staying alive at this position here after having spotted an enemy and maybe killing one and just hiding the rest of the time. The reason why I want to hide here is because as the enemies see me, one, they're scared to push up because they're scared of me actually peeking them. So what they'll do is they'll take an angle where it's safe for them. It's a good engagement for them. If I peek them, this is a great spot for them to be in. But if they're in this position and I'm hiding, they can't kill me. So what they do is they waste a few seconds, they realize I'm not peeking, then they jump up and try to push me. And when they push me like this, it opens them up to getting shot from backhaul and from spawn. Maybe the smoke dissipates, maybe my teammates are pushing through the smokes, teammates are rotating. Any number of things can happen in this time that I'm buying for my team. So staying alive for a long period of time and having your opponents commit their lives to killing you is another great way to be in a good counter-terrorist position. So if you can't fall back from your position, be in a position where it draws the enemies to push you all the way through to kill you. If you're playing oranges, it doesn't take long for the enemies to come and kill you. They can come straight to here, jump up, and now they can kill you at this angle. It's not a great position to be in at oranges, unless, again, as I said with the sandbags earlier, you're in a sort of bait or crossfire setup where someone's baiting the enemies into a player at oranges. For example, if I'm playing at tri-box and peeking out and the enemy wants to push and kill me, now the enemies might tunnel vision, run up here, and you can get some free kills on some enemies in the side and just line them up. So those are the two guidelines I have. Be able to fall back, or make sure that the enemies are committed to killing you. Anyways, I hope this helped. Catch you guys next time. Peace.